Well, hello guys, it's me, Rick Finish here, back with another analysis of the Forza Horizon 2. Now I've got a bit more stuff to go through, and it's just not going to be me talking on cam, it's me showing you video game footage. Right now, it's the actual trailer, and after that we're going to have the three different gameplay like demo cars that were at E3 that you could play, and alongside that we'll have a clip from the crew kind of like a year ago. But you know, that's for later use anyway. So let's go through the more interesting things. The cars that are confirmed are Lamborghini Huracan, Corvette Stingray, Nissan GTR Black Edition, Mercedes-AMG SLS, Lamborghini Murcielago, even though we haven't actually seen it, the Lamborghini Gallardo LP574 Superleggera, and we've seen that only in the screenshots. So is the Alfa Romeo 8C, which is also only in the screenshots. We haven't actually seen it in this trailer, but right now we can see Dodge Viper. Right now we can see a Sonda Cinque SLS. It's going too fast, so you can't really keep up with it. Anyway, yeah, so the other cars that confirmed are Ferrari 458, Pagani Huayra, depending on which way you say it, Aston Martin Vanquish 2013, Mercedes A45 AMG, which is at the end, which is about the pre-order. As I said, Zonda Cinque, Roadster, Mitsubishi Lancer 2014, which is seen at during the off-road section. And what else have we got? An Audi S4, which hasn't actually been in any of the screenshots, so we can see a Lancer and WRX. Next car that's confirmed, conveniently enough, is a WRX. Then there's been a LaFerrari confirmed. You can see during gameplay footage. Nissan 370Z, Aston Martin 177, Dodge Challenger SRT8, which is also in the pre-order, as you can see now. Ford Fiesta ST, which has also been in the pre-order. As I said Dodge SRT Viper, Lexus LFA, Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, Audi R8 5.2, McLaren P1, as I said before, Nissan Skyline R32, Ford Fiesta ST, and Subaru BRZ Sign FRS, which way you go with it. Right now we can see the gameplay. This is in-game footage of both, except for the crew. The crew is being played, well, it is in-game footage, but it's from the Ubisoft conference, so it's kind of easy, like people playing it, but basically that's what it is. One car that's not on here that I've noticed, there's actually two, is a Nissan S15. If you look in the trailer, it is like when the Skyline and the BRZ are drifting along, you can see there's a Nissan GTR right next to it. There's an S15 or an S14, depending really. But it doesn't matter because, you know, basically let's just dub it as the drift car. And the yellow car is Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 2013, just in case you get confused unless there's a ZL1 that I haven't heard of one, but you know that's what it is. It's quite disappointing, really. I was expecting a Z28 because you know that's quite new and it should be in here. And you know we have now the actual in-game footage, which is great. Playing, we can see the Lamborghini Huracan, the Corvette Stingray, and a Nissan GTR, and we can also see the other cars, and it just looks beautiful. Sorry about the crew footage. This footage is about a year old now, so you know, don't expect too much of it, as I would say, because it's like it's not the way it looks now, but it was really difficult to find a full sort of video of it. But there was the coast to coast trailer, but that's going to be in the comparison with the full on Forza Horizon. This was just there, just as like as a side by side comparison for you guys. You know, just look at it, have fun with it, but we'll do a proper comparison of these later, some other video. Anywho, there's been other things about the game that's been revealed recently, which is always great because you know it means we know more about the game before it's released, and it's quite nice. The weather system is only going to be available on the Xbox One version, so if you want to get the 360 version, think of it as Horizon. Literally Forza Horizon #1 and just different country, different cars, and there you go, done pretty much. Also, the drive tools are not going to be in the Forza Horizon 2 on Xbox 360, so you know, guys, if you really want the full Forza Horizon 2 experience, you're gonna have to get the Xbox One version. Otherwise, you're getting like it's not going to be a bad game necessarily, but it's not going to be the best it can be, and it's just, and I feel that personally kind of kills the deal really for me. And yeah, there's going to be no split screen in the game, which is quite disappointing. But then again, it's mostly based on driver tour, so you shouldn't be quite expecting split screen. There's going to be no beta for it, but there will be a demo closer to release. There will be about over 200 cars in the game. There will be a painting editor, but as in previous games, so don't worry about that. We haven't heard on too much like what the DLC is going to be, if there's going to be like the McLaren 650S, but you know, we can only hope really. Then there's going to be all the nighttime cycles is going to stick with it. You know that none of it's going to be harmed. You can see a rainbow, which is actually formed scientifically. It wasn't actually placed there. It's really nice to see it. And also we have to take in the whole damage modeling from Forza Fire has been carried over. It is fully integrated into this, so you can actually destroy a car. It will physically not move because the engine could blow out, as can be seen with the GTR being smashed at some points. Also, what else have we got? But basically, it's not supposed to have a storyline going ahead towards it, but you know, we don't know. They might throw something in to tie in all the events. It won't make it to PC. There will be no Porsche, sadly, so no 918. But we can hope for an expansion pack. An expansion pack that will, you know, like in Forza 4, which brought Porsche back into the game, which is going to be great. Yeah, so personally, I'm really looking forward to this. It just seems like it's going to be so good, and it says there's going to be a variety of different modes. We don't know too many about them, but this is pretty much it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe.